they know that the getaway driver hopped in the Bentley truck, and that Bentley truck, it came back into Moneybagg Yo's name. This is why a lot of people were saying that basically Yo Gotti was jealous of the fact that Moneybagg Yo, he got famous because Young Dolph did a feature with him. He gave him a free feature, he did a song with him, and when they released it, Moneybagg Yo's name started popping in Memphis. And as soon as Yo Gotti heard that it was Young Dolph who put him on, he was so quick to sign Moneybagg Yo, that way Dolph would never get a chance to. And so now that when the feds find out that the getaway driver's car was Moneybagg Yo's Bentley, and that's the same car that they seen riding in front of that same cookie shop that Young Dolph got hit at, and this is where everybody was in that truck, man. They found out that the footage from the street cameras and the sky cam from MPD, it showed through the windshield, and they said it was bigjook, Yo Gotti, Govon, blacyoungsta riding inside of that Bentley truck with the getaway driver and everything. They matched everything up to now they know whose fingerprints is at the scene, and this is where they're starting to go back to all the suspects, because it's something that's not adding up. How is it that all these people were at the same place and at the same time, man? If y'all rocking with Young Dolph, I want y'all to put the Dolph emojis in the comment section, man. Let me know where y'all from and who you rocking with, because now it's time for them to get the justice for Dolph. They got everybody, they got all the documents and the footage. They just haven't shown nobody the footage yet, because at the end of the day, they're saving that until it goes to trial. Once it goes to trial, man, y'all know how it's gonna play. A lot of these people that Yo Gotti thought was loyal, they're gonna point the finger directly at him, because they don't want to go down for anything that he did. And so this is why it's coming to an end for all the people who have something to do with it, because now the feds, they're not taking any chances, man. They're capturing anybody who had mixed stories or anything like that, because they already had a lot of people get hit up. The feds took a long time to solve this Young Dolph case, and in that time, blacyoungsta's brothers got hit up, Moneybagg Yo's cousin got hit up, his baby mama, Yo Gotti's brother, Govon's daughter. Like, it's a lot of people that got thrown in the mix at this, including the cookie shop dude's brother, the cookie shop owner's brother, getting hit up at the mall and everything, because a lot of people thought that they had something to do with it. It didn't sit right in their stomachs about what happened to Young Dolph at that cookie shop. They thought that it was some sort of setup where they were in on it too, because his location was dropped and Young Dolph was followed for multiple days inside Memphis. He had the yellow shirt on and he was looking around at the gas station. He knew that it was a lot of cars that was actually following him. Like, he had a strange feeling that he was seeing the same cars over and over again, and with the same people in it, and nobody was coming out to try to dap him up, get an autograph, take a picture, or nothing like that. They were secretly trying to record Young Dolph so that they could drop the location to the people who sent the money. You gotta look at how bigjook and Yo Gotti and Govon worked close together to distribute the funds from the whole hit, man, because somebody had to take the money to the people like Straight Drop, to the cookie shop, and all of that. Once they find out who's the person that anonymously donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to the cookie shop GoFundMe, they're gonna know that was their payment from dropping the location of where Young Dolph was gonna be, to have it be at their spot and everything like that. They said they were gonna fix up the cookie shop with the GoFundMe money, but they closed it down and opened a brand new shop instead that they already had paid for. So a lot of them, they kept the money, man. The cookie shop kept the money that they got from the GoFundMe, and a lot of people think that it looks like they got paid out through the GoFundMe for doing and participating in what they did in the downfall of Young Dolph, man. A lot of people in Memphis, they know for a fact that you can't trust nobody these days, because even the cookie shop people is not you can't really trust them, because how do you know that they didn't get paid out to pretty much bring Young Dolph to the shop and then tell his ops and his enemies that he was there and to lock him in there or do whatever it was? Because they could have told Yo Gotti and bigjook and blacyoungsta that Dolph was coming ahead of time. They could have told him as soon as Dolph booked that whole cookie shop for the music video, and he told him he was gonna pull up on this day with all his artists and everything. As soon as he said that, the cookie shop people could have went and called Yo Gotti and bigjook and everybody right away and said, yeah, Dolph is coming this day with this that and the third, and they had some time to plan out how they was gonna get, like, pretty much take him out, because they had everybody in place. Everybody, this was premeditated. They already had the guys that were gonna take the fall. They already got the getaway cars. They had that white two-door, and they had the Bentley truck. How are they gonna use their own artists' cars as the getaway cars? This is where Yo Gotti and them got caught red-handed at. They used Moneybagg Yo's car and blacyoungsta's girlfriend's car to do the drill on Young Dolph. Both of the vehicles ended up getting captured on camera. They towed away the two-door white car, the foreign car, because that was the actual one that pulled up to the cookie shop and the people got away with. And they wanted to match up to see if Young Dolph brother busted out the window when he was firing back at them as they were exiting the cookie shop's driveway back onto airways, and then literally getting back on the interstate. They ended up dumping that car on Bradley Street. Bradley Street is the same house that they found the music video that already had that car in the driveway, and it showed straight drop. It showed all of the people that was associated with that car, and like the young dudes that was basically the hitmen. It showed the music video where they dumped the car at was basically the same place that CMG and the new artist was doing the whole videos at. And so this was a dead giveaway right there. As soon as they towed that two-door foreign car, they dusted it for fingerprints and found the connection to blacyoungsta's friends, Shondale, Barnett, and Cornelius Smith. They ended up testifying against everybody in CMG in order for them to be able to get a less sentence, because they got caught as the pawn pieces, man. They tried to pin it on straight dropping all of them when it was way more than just 1 to 2 guys that actually had something to do with the downfall of Young Dolph. It wasn't just those 2 guys. It took 20 something people to set up Young Dolph. They have to get the people who dropped the location. They have to get the people who sent the money, and literally every single part of it the feds aren't playing around with, because now that Govon and bigjook had already told the investigators all the details, now they're actually getting around to capturing all the side people who try to help them set up Young Dolph. Because if you look at it, the getaway driver, he doesn't want to take the hit for everything, so he's definitely gonna tell on Yo Gotti and blacyoungsta and Moneybagg Yo. He's gonna tell him it wasn't his car, and that he's not the one that fired or anything like that, and that he got paid to do this. Once they find out that Yo Gotti paid people, and if they could get this paper trail back to saying that so and so paid this person and so paid that person, this is when the feds are actually going to be able to like really take things into their hands in RICO, because this is exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for the person who funded the whole operation to take out Young Dolph, because then they know for a fact that this is the main guy who was trying to get him taken out. You wouldn't put the money on somebody's head unless you were the main person that wanted them gone and out the way. And so once they realize and they talk to everybody from the situation and everybody's telling on each other, they're gonna quickly find out that it was Yo Gotti who was hating on Young Dolph, and they was jealous, envious, and greedy about what he had, and him being the king of Memphis. And then the fact that the baby mamas was going with Young Dolph and behind Yo Gotti's back. This all stirred up and made it to where they actually couldn't take it no more. So this is what the motive was the fact that Dolph was doing good. He was pretty much smashing Yo Gotti's baby mama. Yo Gotti couldn't stand the fact that Young Dolph was doing all of this and getting away with it, and so he thought in his eyes that he had to do something to respond, or else he wasn't gonna get no more street cred or anything like that anymore. This is why that type of life is not for everybody, man. Nobody should be doing anything like that. It's 2024. everybody's gonna get caught. If you do anything wrong from now on, you're gonna get caught. Basically, that's how people should think about it, because it's cameras everywhere. It's the people around you are gonna tell on you. You're not a super genius, so they're gonna catch you slipping up the whole story that they ask you. This is why when the interviewers interrogate people, they ask them the set of questions, and then they come back and they ask them the same questions but try to get them to change the answers so that they could catch them in the lie. This is exactly what's going on with everybody, and this is why the cookie shop people's story didn't add up, and that's why they're going back to the cookie shop to basically get more evidence and raid the place, because they know that there's some sort of connection between them and Yo Gotti, and this is what everybody was trying to figure out, because they knew for a fact that somebody had to have been working with the other side to set up Young Dolph.